And welcome back, everyone. And whoa, when I'm going to turn that off. 1 second. Behold, I bring up the sun. I take it away. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better now. Yeah, that's a lot better. For those of you who aren't aware, we painted the living room. When we're back with the week of who'd win, because it was demanded, like seriously, and so a bunch of you guys were like, "Bring back a camera, bring back the camera." I'm like, okay, I just have to, I have to I have to kind of do it a different way now. But yeah, no, I can bring back the camera, no problem. I was just doing it a different way just due to the weird updates OBS did. Anywho, I digress. So this one comes from JT Max, who asked the question, who would a fight? Teen Gohan versus Boruto. And okay, look, this is basically sheer power physicality versus versatility. Boruto is the more versatile fighter here. He has multiple chakra natures. Lightning is his primary, if I'm not mistaken, wind and water. Capable of using the Shadow Clone Jutsu. His karma just absorbs chakra. Knows Rasengan, learned it early. Knows Elemental Rasengan. So he has quite a few jutsu under his belt. He's a keen strategist for his age. Most ninja are usually in enough shape to be well beyond their age group for physicality. And is considered a prodigy by his age group. Gohan, obviously Teen Gohan, which was asked, which I think we all agree. Then again, Teen Gohan technically is Gohan all the way into the Buu saga when you really think about it. Most people just think of Teen Gohan as this, but technically Teen Gohan is actually Buu saga Gohan. This isn't Teen Gohan. Gohan's not actually a teen. Well, no, he's barely going in his teenage years at this point. This is the image I used, but I realized after the fact that actually that's Buu saga Gohan. But we'll use this Gohan for start, just because this is the one I think a lot of people kind of go to when they think that. But to be clear, that is actually Buu saga Gohan we're dealing with, who is much stronger than this version. So if this version is able to beat Boruto, then it stands to reason Buu saga Gohan beats Boruto. Gohan obviously is half Saiyan thanks to his mother and father. He is trained in martial arts. He is not a martial artist in the same sense of it as his dad is, though. He doesn't like fighting or hurting people or anything like that, but does it to protect others, so forth and so on. At his peak before, the 7-year time jump, he is ooh, sorry. I don't know if you could hear that. I'll explain near the end of this video why there's no review for a movie out today. I wasn't intending to see Smile. That's not happening this week. I'll explain that near the end of this video. But near the end of the Cell arc, his power was enough that he was considered a solar system buster because Cell was a solar system buster. He even said, "I'm going to destroy this solar system." And it's basically confirmed Perfect Cell was a solar system buster. And Gohan obviously killed him, so that puts him as a solar system buster. He moves well beyond light speeds. Strength-wise, it's hard to really dictate physical strength, but he's obviously faster than the eye can see. Usually it's light speed traveling and to battle reflexes. Flight and key attacks. I mean, that's the basic thing. And there's not a lot of versatility when it comes to most Dragon Ball Z fighters' arsenals. That said, however, I think this is kind of just a stomp in Gohan's favor, unfortunately. Now, someone did say, it's like, versus battles are supposed to be, you're supposed to be fair, not throw bias in. I'm like, I'm sorry. What versus battles are you talking about and where? Being fair about it's one thing to be fair about what they bring to the table. It's another to be completely honest about how you see the scenario. There's a difference between bias, like I really like this character, therefore I think they win, versus based on everything I'm seeing, this doesn't go well for this character. So I don't know what type of verses you watch or read or anything like that to get that opinion about verses. That's not how verses work. If you want an example of that, watch Death Battle. And so if anyone's like, oh, he mentioned Death Battle, it's like Death Battle, I think people kind of get a little too much on its case because A, their person doesn't always win. And B, they have made the mistakes in the past. I'm not arguing that. But, I think people need to kind of take a step back and realize that, yeah, well, your opinion is no more valid or no less valid than theirs. I digress though. So yeah, Gohan. The problem here is that even in base form, Gohan easily can just blitz Boruto speed wise. This fight would be over very quickly. Even if Boruto was able to avoid Gohan on this pure speed aspect of it, at least in base form, he then has two different Super Saiyan forms to go into, both Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, which is a 50 and 100 times multiplier respectively. So even if he is able to somehow barely keep up with base form Gohan, Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is going to completely and utterly blitz this guy. So unfortunately for Boruto, I feel like he's just very outmatched. The Karma absorbs chakra and then can release it, but Ki and chakra are technically are not mutually exclusive, but not mutually connected either. They are. It's a weird gray area when it comes to chakra and ki, comparing the two. Even if we were to say that yes, he can absorb ki with the karma, the question is how much, and B, is he going to be able to react in time to do that? And then you can throw in the issue of Momoshiki. That is like the wild card in this scenario, but I don't think it really is, because Gohan is a planet buster easily at this point in the series. Easily he can blow up a planet. Boruto cannot blow up a planet. Not even close. There are very few characters in Naruto who have planetary levels of power. Kaguya, yes. Naruto and Sasuke, yeah, probably. The Ninetales, we know at very minimum was a planet raiser, but probably could destroy the planet if you really tried. The Ten-Tails definitely could have. And maybe some of the other Otsutskis could do it as well. But those are, and Anoki, if he, I guess, was in his prime and decided to just go straight to the planet's core with dust release, maybe. But that is far and few between, whereas, hell, Yamcha, power level wise, at this point, is a planet buster. Roshi blew up a moon for God's sake, and he got stronger as the series went on, as we learned in Dragon Ball Super. The planet busters are a dime a dozen in Dragon Ball Z. Hell, I'd argue even low-level fighters like Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, they might be able to handle Boruto without too much difficulty. Boruto would have an easier time with them than Gohan, but still. Ultimately, I think this is just a... Ooh, there we go. Thought I'm dislocated for a second there. I think this is just a bad matchup for Boruto. This is just a very big wall he cannot overcome, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion. But look, this is just, like I said, my opinion. What do you think? You think Boruto could actually outright beat Gohan, Teen Gohan? And if so, how? Otherwise, what do you think? Who do you think would win? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Gohan would win? Obviously. So let me know. But until then, thanks for watching. Now, you'll notice, by the way, and I'll probably have to say this, mention this for the several videos I'm doing today. There is no review for Smile. It was my intent to go see Smile. It was. I unfortunately called out of work today because I have been kind of stricken with some stomach bug. I had been in and out of the bathroom since really last night. I did not get a lot of sleep. And so I basically was not, I basically just couldn't go into work, and therefore, even though I kind of felt a little better as the day went on, I'm still feeling a little bit better as the night's going on. I just decided a Smile isn't on my must-see movies. I was interested, but it's not like Black Adam or Black Panther or Avatar 2 or anything like that. So I wasn't going to be disappointed that I didn't go out to see it. I'm sure some people will be, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, I just couldn't. My stomach was saying, no, we are not going to do that. Sorry about that. We apologize for any inconvenience, but the bathroom, she calls. So yeah. But I am getting a little better as the time goes on. Unfortunately, it started with my acid reflux acting up, and it was acting up for a while. And if you see me like rubbing my chest, that's because of the acid reflux. Um, Pardon. That is also from the acid reflux. But then like Monday came and my stomach was starting to not feel great. And then Tuesday came and I'm like, why is my stomach off and on just hurting the way it is? And then Wednesday came. Without getting too descriptive, I took care of some business in the restroom. I'm like, well, that was needed, but my stomach is still hurting. And then the rest of it came. And now I've just kind of been dealing with the aftermath of that. Again, if it wasn't for my stomach, I actually am feeling perfectly okay. But it is what it is. I digress. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later.